This is absolutely our watching of Life in a Metro. If you saw us on YouTube, we saw very controversial videos. Copyright reasons like sequel coverage of this.
It's Life in a Metro.
You have a Patreon or member.
Go to Patreon.
I'll put the link in the description below.
Sure.
Go check that out.
Nope. Korbin's mom is not available.
Movie and review it. Okay. Here we go.
गाड़ी क्यों रुक गई? क्या हुआ?
आगे बहुत ट्रैफिक है सर. Why are there no paramedics on the back with her?
ये है पोस्टमार्टम के लिए पुलिस की एनओसी और ये रहा डेथ सर्टिफिकेट. आप डेड बॉडी को प्लीज यहाँ से जल्दी ले जाइए. यहाँ पे बहुत लंबी क्यू है.
She died. Take her body away.
सारी जिंदगी खूबसूरत गुजर सकती थी अगर 40 साल पहले मैंने दिमाग की न सुनकर अपने दिल की सुनी होती. कुछ और पाने की चाह, कुछ और बेहतर की तलाश. इसी चक्कर में इंसान अपना सब कुछ खो बैठता है जो उसके पास होता है. काश मैंने दिल की सुनी होती.
हाँ राहुल, तुम्हारे लिए खुशखबरी है भाई.
सर अब चाबी नहीं मिलेगी.
हाँ?
सर आप नेहा को ले जाओगे तो चाबी नहीं मिलेगी.
वो होटल तो दूर की बात है राहुल. पड़ा पाओ है ना, वो बेचने लायक नहीं रहेगा तू. दोबारा ये गलती मत करना. गेट आउट. मैंने फ्लैट की चाबी मांगी थी, तुम्हारे इस कैबिन की नहीं. मैं तुमसे बात कर रहा हूं. ये क्या है?
My resignation letter.
Resignation letter.
तुम अपना पर्स भूल गई थी. लौट आ रहा हूँ. वो जो दुबई वाली नौकरी थी वो मुझे मिल गई है. शनिवार 8:30 बजे की फ्लाइट है. शिखा, मैं हर शनिवार की तरह तुम्हारे स्टेशन पे इंतजार करूंगा. मैं जानता हूँ कि तुम्हारी जिम्मेदारियां हैं और मैं तुम्हें तुम्हारी जिम्मेदारियों के साथ एक्सेप्ट करना चाहता हूँ.
मुझे तुमसे
डांस करो, गाना चेंज करवाऊं?
नहीं मोंटी प्लीज. मोंटी मुझे तुमसे कुछ कहना है, सुनो ना. मैं तुम्हें बहुत लाइक करती हूँ.
थैंक यू. इवन आई लाइक यू.
You don't get it, Monty.
I love you.
हाँ?
मैं तुमसे प्यार करती हूँ मोंटी.
Jump down. Redeem this movie for me.
लेकिन पेटीकोट ब्लाउज तो सब उसके नाप का सिल गया. इतना लेट क्यों बोल रही हो तुम?
No, she's not.
पे जाओ.
Jump down and chase her.
राहुल ने फ्लैट की चाबी देने से मना कर दिया. हिम्मत देखो साले की. मुझसे कहता कि अगर नेहा को फ्लैट में ले जाओगे तो मैं चाबी नहीं दूंगा. इमोशनल फूल साला. एहसान फरामोश.
She's like, oh, he's a man of integrity. I think I'll get out of the car. Well done, Meryl.
छुट्टी! No!
ओके ठीक है, साइड पे करो जी अपनी.
घोड़े घोड़े चल चल चल.
Nice.
संभाल के.
हो सके तो अंकल के आने तक रोज उन्हें चारा दे देना प्लीज.
अरे अंकल के आने तक मतलब तुम?
जी.
Does that mean I won't be able to hear you have sex anymore?
राहुल. टैक्सी.
Totally riding that horse.
Absolutely, 100%.
दरवाजा लॉक कर लो.
Whoa. Nope.
Close the door.
No. The answer's no.
Of course.
अरे बोल के टकराना मेरे भाई. छुट्टी.
अरे मोंटी. मोंटी.
एक मिनट. अरे हाँ लेडीज हो.
Oh, he's in an all-girls train.
देखो हम ये শিখেছি.
Now get out of here, you man.
One last relationship to go.
तुम एक नई जिंदगी की शुरुआत कर रहे हो.
No, don't you dare.
Best.
Don't you dare.
Thank you for everything.
Don't you dare.
Bye.
No!
You let her go. Wow.
That right there's a gold with a blue diamond.
Where are your medals?
They're down there.
Why haven't you been putting them on?
Why do you care?
Somebody asked.
They did?
Yes.
Do you miss it? All right.
Somebody asked. Okay. So did Rick lose his medals?
They're right here.
Here we go. The score is a platinum.
Ah!
Gold with blue diamond. Like, that score is
Killer.
phenomenal.
Killer. One of the best things about the movie is that score.
Well, the songs.
Yeah. Well, no, I love the score too.
The
It's
score
so
is
early
yeah.
2000s.
You have to.
I mean,
this is one of the films you kind of have to watch in like you put your headspace in the early 2000s.
If you don't, you're
Because it's
you
a
have to.
very dated film in terms
Beautifully.
of how it's filmed, the score.
You gave the great example at the beginning about how the rom-coms of the 80s and 90s, when you watch those, when you watch When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle, you know what you're going into for the vibe and everything. And this is like everything you want from an early 2000s film.
Yeah.
It's just it hits. But in addition to that, that's what the Blue Diamond is for, is those songs and some of the performances, especially from the ladies, were just so believable, so good. Everybody was great.
You also have to put this in perspective of in the early 2000s, the performances as well, what they asked them to do
back then.
And it's also I haven't heard anything about the new one, but it's a good idea to modernize this kind of story
for sure,
because obviously filmmaking has changed, like and stuff like that. It's super interesting because you would have thought they would all been happy in the end.
I like the realism.
Yeah,
I would have preferred that.
Fortunate that she still got
man.
with KK.
I know,
because he's just going to do it again. But unfortunately, that's a reality for a lot of people, especially if they have kids together. They're like, I can't.
Yep.
I can't separate
especially
this kid from a father.
Especially a lady like her who is, So that again, believable.
Yeah, it's
very
just,
believable.
It's just unfortunately like you're like, oh, he's changed. No, he hasn't. Shut up. No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah. But and not a surprise, that kind of excellence in storytelling and the performances are a testament to not just the cast, but to our director here, who everything he
Basu.
touches has some elevativeness to it because he's a really, really great director.
And we've heard about this for a long
time since
first year of the
channel.
Say,
yeah, when we started falling in love with Irrfan,
yeah,
people were mentioning Life in a Metro.
So he's still directed Life in a Dino, so that's great.
Great.
We saw Ludo. We haven't seen Jaga Jasus, so I've heard it's good.
Right,
though.
heard a lot about that. Barfi obviously.
Haven't seen Kites yet.
Nope.
That's Rithik. Life in a Metro. And pre that, I don't think we've. Yeah,
we haven't seen anything pre-Barfi.
This is the earliest thing of his we've seen.
Nothing pre Life in a Metro. Barfi was the oldest one until Life in a Metro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not even heard about you. I might have.
Yeah, what's the story? Because there's quite a few.
Kuch tu hai, Saya murder, Tusam, Naya Dakha, Gangster. I hadn't really heard of most of those.
No.
All the ones after I have heard of, after this one, Kites, Barfi,
Jaga Jason.
I've heard of all those.
Yeah. What does he have in the hopper right now?
A bunch of stuff. Ranbir, and working with Ranbir again.
Awesome.
Amir again. Or no, Amir. No, again. And then Karthik as well.
Great.
Looks like he has something working with Karthik. This year it comes out as a...
Boy, that was just a fun movie.
That was
just what you want from an early 2000s Hindi film.
He's
That's
also...
just great.
Look at his filmography. He's diverse.
Very diverse and very clearly very choosy. Takes his time. Takes his time.
You can't say... I haven't seen Kites, but I think it's a big Bollywood romance.
I mean, just look at Ludo, Barfi, and Life in a Metro.
Yeah.
Such different films. Just such different films.
And I know this one is... I've actually heard a lot about this one. It's actually a lot like a...
Is that Ranbir?
Yeah, it's Ranbir.
Yeah.
And Karina, I believe. No, Katrina.
Or Katrina.
I think it's Katrina.
Okay.
But it's a lot like... And it's produced by Disney. So it's a lot like a Hollywood...
Got it.
Musical.
A Hollywood version.
Musical.
Disneyfied.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested.
But I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, about that film, so you guys can let us know. He's a very fun director.
I really, really like him. My favorite thing about him is that no matter what he touches, there's his focus on elevative artistry is so high.
Yeah, even when it's like really dated.
Right.
Like this is like so dated.
No,
almost everything about this outside of the score. The score is so good.
So good.
And
the band, every song they do and the time that they do it is just so perfect.
Yeah, the score of this is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Composed by this. I think this was him in the video.
Pritam Chakraborty sure was. Pritam Chakraborty, great job.
I think he.
But where do we know you from?
I think a lot of his scores.
But we saw.
He composed Yai Duani, Hai Duani.
But I'm with you on. We saw a live, whether it was a Coke studio or something.
But we've also seen. We've reacted to a lot of the songs from this.
From this movie, But I've seen him elsewhere. We've seen him do a live thing. I know we have. But regardless, that's a keeper right there.
Yeah, I'm glad it kind of lived up, even though it's very dated.
And the second half too, because I was enjoying it. And while we're watching the first half, I thought, I bet this will be a bronze. And then I'm like, okay, this will be a bronze with a blue diamond. And then we get to the middle part, and it just keeps elevating. I'm like, oh wow, we've got a silver. And it just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, I love the Dharmendra story.
Love it.
And I love their performances, Dharmendra and what was her name?
She that right there, Shivani. So Nafisa Ali, beautiful. I believed them every second they were on screen.
They did
from the moment they saw each other. I believed they were old lovers.
This is his name, by the way.
Sharman Joshi.
He was in 3 Idiots. Yeah.
Yes.
Right when you said it, I was like, yeah, he's definitely in 3 Idiots.
Yeah. Everybody did a great job. And who's the guy we don't really are familiar with, but he was the actor, the guy who played the actor.
Oh.
Shiny Ahuja. I don't recall ever seeing him.
In Bulbulia with, we don't remember too much about that one.
No.
I don't recognize him from a lot.
Absolutely believed
Fana. He was
them
in
together.
Fana, apparently.
Oh, well, I wouldn't remember that.
He was in Gangster, the movie right before this.
Okay.
Anurag Basu.
If you didn't know, I didn't like Fana.
Ooh, Cocktail 2's coming out.
What? We need to see Cocktail.
We have.
No. Yeah, it's the one with Priyanka. I know. I'm joking. Fashion and Cocktail are the ones I always joke about. I'm joking.
Cocktail doesn't have Priyanka.
I know. We talked about this when we watched that.
I don't think you remember. Who's in Cocktail?
Cocktail is the threesome.
Yeah, who?
Thank you.
Who?
Safe?
Yeah. I just want to make sure you
doubting.
Oh, is that Shahid? Hold on. Is that Shahid in Cocktail 2? Yes.
And
What?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Hold on, what?
Amitabh Bachchan. Who else is there with him?
Kriti, Shahid, and Rashmika.
Sanjay Dutt?
Sanjay Dutt.
What the hell?
Sunil
What's
Shetty.
going on? Shiny's back?
Bob.
Huh.
Interesting. Cocktail 2. I'd not even heard about it.
Interesting. Me too.
I didn't even hear an announcement of it.
Nothing. Interesting. Do you guys know about Cocktail 2?
Interesting. I didn't. Anyways, he was in. He's not acting anymore. That's his first thing in.
Wow.
Since
10 years.
2015.
First thing in 10 years.
So he's in Cocktail 2. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I thought he did a nice job.
He did a very good job. I absolutely believed him.
Interesting. I loved Irrfan and Kangna.
Yep. Could watch them all day.
Their storyline. They just kind of it was so interesting because they really built. And Irrfan's character was like, oh, is he a perv?
Right. What's going on with this guy?
Is he a nerd? Is he like, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy?
Right.
And then their relationship just kept
building.
And
realistically.
You really loved their performance. The Dharmendra story, I loved a lot.
And I loved the climactic build to everybody coming to the train station. You gotta love that.
I know we joked. Kangna did a great job.
She did.
And so did.
We will never not joke about that.
You can't call yourself Meryl Streep and not get made fun of. Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna happen for the rest of our lives.
It's not my fault. She said it.
Yep.
I'd make fun of Topeka if she said it.
I'd make fun of anybody who said it.
You brought that on yourself.
Yeah, it's like imagine Timothée Chalamet saying, "I'm the next. I'm Daniel Day-Lewis. In fact, I'm better than Daniel Day-Lewis." He would never live that down.
No,
never, forever.
No,
forever.
Like
well, rightly so. You don't say those kinds of things.
No. But she did a really nice.
She did a great job.
KK.
We've never seen her do bad work.
No, she's always done.
She's
really
always
nice work.
great.
And KK, of course, He always, even
Always
though he's an asshole
Yep.
and you hate him,
Yep.
he, of course, always plays everything authentically.
That's the thing. It's a negative character that he doesn't stereotype or characterize. He makes it a believable human being. Yeah. That's what you get with an actor like him. Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I thought it was really, really nice. Really, I would watch it again.
Me too. In a minute.
If you've seen Life in a Dino, let us know how.
Yeah.
How it has a lot. That one actually has Dose in it.
Who's in there?
Ali Faisal.
Oh,
is
cool.
in there. And
is Basu helming it again? He's the writing, he's the directing.
Yep.
Great.
So that's a great sign. But it's Life in a Dino is he's in it.
Well, yeah. He is in it.
Pankaj, yeah. Fatima.
Sarah Ali Khan, Ali Faisal, on a pump gear. Konkona's back.
Wait, she's playing Kajol?
Interesting.
Bob.
Yeah, the rock star's back. I can't wait.
Yeah, if you've seen it, let us know. It'd be because this is one of the ones that could absolutely be modernized. And
I mean, with him at the helm, I'm super encouraged.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the composers, he's not only in the band, but he does the score again. Pritam. So what's the story, guys? Is this the follow-up?
Yeah. I mean, well, outside, maybe there's some carryover, but I don't think her name was Kajol in this past one.
I don't think it was either.
Character wasn't named
No,
Kajol.
I think it's playing. He's probably doing a Mike Flanagan thing, who uses the same actors in the films and just makes them play different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, let us know you thought about the movie. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, what your thoughts on it are. If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a very cut up version because of copyright reasons.
Yep.
Back to see full on coverage of this and other Hindi watch alongs. You have the Patreon or channel memberships. I'll put the link in the description below or the comments so you go check that out. And let us know what our next Hindi watch along should be.
Metro and Dino.
For just Hindi in general, Metro and Dino, Anurag, Basu, all these actors, let us know. And anything else we need to know down below.